This is an expat in Subic Bay. This is Sunday, Valentine's Day, and it is a big day here in the Philippines. A big deal is made of it. A lot of things out at the stores. The bakeries have a lot of Valentine's special cakes and cupcakes and cookies, and little stores have a bunch of Valentine's stuff, hearts and mobiles and stuff. It's a big thing, and so I got to do something today. Well, I'm going to take Tess and Erica out to eat at 3 p.m. at the Wild Herbs restaurant. That's a great restaurant. Nice. A cut above anything here in Subic, in my humble opinion. It's a beautiful restaurant, new, beautiful, air conditioned, and the owner's got a buffet every Sunday, so that should be crowded. I hope she's doing well. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been there for the Sunday buffet, but we shall see today. I would think it would be very busy everywhere today for Valentine's Day. It may be crazy today out at the restaurants. It may be a very bad time to go out, if you know what I'm talking about. Might be too much. We'll find out. I have bought things recently for Tess and Erica and said, well, this is for Valentine's Day. This is some chocolate for Valentine's Day. Well, that doesn't fly. I know. The day of, you can't say, hey, remember last week I bought chocolate and said it's for Valentine's Day. No. I understand that. We men are kind of pushed into a corner when it comes to Valentine's Day bullshit. But I'm going over to her place about 1 p.m. and I'll have 2 beers over there, some Cheetos, and Erica and I will sing some karaoke for a little while and then go out to eat and call it a early evening. Yesterday we went into Olongapo. The main objective was to go to the main post office to pick up whatever's there for me. I don't know what it is. There are 2 mailings pending. Both have been out there for several weeks. One has been out, shipped 7 weeks ago. The other one was shipped 9 weeks ago. I don't know which one's at the post office, but I got a sign for it. So I didn't want to go to the post office just to do that only and come home. So we went Saturday so we could do other things and go to Harbor Point and eat and, have a good time and combine the trip with other things. But why is it that I was skeptical about going to the post office? Tess said, oh, they're open Saturdays, no problem. Yeah, we'll go Saturday and we'll get your parcel and it'll be fine. And I thought, yeah, well, why is it I'm skeptical? I have low expectations now living here in the Philippines. So when something does work really good, or something's really nice, I'm surprised actually. So we arrive at the post office yesterday, and right away I can see a problem with the post office. They are the most inept organization in the world, probably. The post office here, the system here is totally inept and disorganized and inefficient. It's just ridiculous, and you can see that when you go to this main post office, there was a lot of trash out front, a lot of trash going up the stairs, even trash in the post office. Come on. God damn. I mean, old looking stuff, old dirt, mess in there. And there's one guy at a window and it said express window. I had to laugh at that. Express. And in front of the window is a bunch of junk piled up. And I mean, it's not like recent stuff like parcels of things that are going to go out, be delivered today or something. I mean, like old log books or something, kind of shit, office shit, kind of blocking half the window, and you got to reach around. And I gave him my pickup slip, and he goes, "Oh, you got something to pick up. Oh, the guy who does that isn't here today, so you'll have to come back next week." Oh, the one guy that does it, there's no backup, no cross training. He can't go back and get me the package. He can't. Oh, no. The guy who does it will be back next week, so you come back next week. Only in the Philippines. I mean, I expected some bullshit. So all I can do is laugh. I'm not mad. I mean, why be mad? I'm becoming more Filipino. You just gotta laugh at most of that stuff. I mean, what are you gonna do? Get mad? What good's that gonna do? Unbelievable. Even Tess had to laugh at that. Only in the Philippines. Okay, so we'll go back next week. As a Filipino now, I got to do what the Filipinos do. Just go along with whatever the bullshit is. But we left the post office, and nearby, it's right by the public market, where the main public market is a huge building. But then on the weekends, a lot of people come in to sell things along the sidewalks that are near the public market. It's a huge thing. People come in with big piles of produce mainly. My God, and it's beautiful stuff. Beautiful and inexpensive. A lot cheaper than down here in Barreto because they sell in big quantities. I mean, they'll outsell 100 to 1,000 to one than what they do down here in Barreto. I mean, it's huge. They'll bring in like piles, hundreds of pounds of stuff in each pile. Carrots, probably 200 pounds in each pile. And you look down and see a lot of piles of carrots. Unbelievable. That's just one example. And they were selling broccoli. Well, broccoli is a problem down here in Barreto because it's not a widely sold item. It's not a big item like carrots would be, for instance. It's expensive, relatively expensive, and it'll sit here for several days and start looking bad. Not fresh, obviously. It starts turning color. Well, at the weekend markets, you could see they're absolutely fresh, green, beautiful, and cheap. A lot cheaper than Barreto. They were like 40 pesos per kilo. I mean, crazy shit like that. Unbelievable. God, we got a huge bag of vegetables for 100 and something pesos. Unbelievable. And Tess and I were both saying, this is so good on the weekend. It would be really worthwhile to come up there every Saturday. Not that we're going to do that, but we're going to do it in the future, but not every Saturday. But go up there and do the shopping for vegetables because it's so cheap and so good. My God. And they sell these little potatoes about, bigger than a quarter, but they're small. I haven't seen that down here in Barreto. They're small potatoes, but they're like what you would call small potatoes in the United States, but these are like miniature potatoes, very small. Don't see those other places, not down here. And wow, those are cheap and good. And they had peanuts. Peanuts are normally kind of expensive, but not there. I bought a big sack of peanuts for 40 pesos. My God, what was it, a liter? Not a liter, a kilo, whatever. It was a lot of peanuts for 40 pesos. So, then some squash that I've never seen before, and just interesting, very interesting what you can buy up there. That was enjoyable. And then we went over to Harbor Point, and Tess said, "Oh, Erica said, oh, we went by Burger King. Oh, I don't mind eating at Burger King. That's okay." Well, to the Filipinos, it doesn't matter where they eat like that. They're going to have the same thing regardless if it's McDonald's, Jollibee's, Burger King, you name it. It's all the same. Chicken and rice. That's it. That's what Tess and Erica both had, chicken and rice. So it doesn't matter where you go. McDonald's is so funny. I would say 80, 90% of people have chicken and rice. When we're at that McDonald's a couple, three times at Harbor Point, I look around and there's maybe 200 people there. It's a huge McDonald's. And I would say 80, 90% have chicken and rice. It's unbelievable. We're in the United States, we go to McDonald's mainly for burgers, right? Most people have burgers. Now, some people have some of that other stuff. McDonald's is trying to sell McNuggets and chicken sandwiches and stuff, but mainly it's hamburgers and fries and soda. And that's what you see in the United States. But here, even the advertising on TV does not mention hamburgers. Not once do they mention hamburgers in the ads. It's all the chicken and rice. I find that to be interesting. And then I ordered a hamburger. I said, okay, I'm in a hamburger place in the United States. It's hamburgers anyway, Burger King, right? Well, why would I not order a hamburger at Burger King? Get the name, you know? Anyway, so they have this ultimate burger, and you look at the big sign, you know, it's huge burger that looks magnificent, and it's compared to the soft drink cup behind it in the picture. It looks almost as tall as a soft drink. It's just, oh man, it looks good. And it was like almost 200 pesos. So I'm thinking, okay, almost $5. I had the small fries, small Coke. That hamburger must really be something. Wow, at that price. No, it was small. It was nothing. What a joke. Not good. Not nearly as good as Jollibee. No wonder Burger King doesn't do that well. Who the hell would want to buy that burger at that price? No wonder they don't buy the burgers there. Hell no, I won't buy it again there. Next time I want to go to Jollibee. Now their premium top of the line burger is good, and it's big and double meat, and wow, it's terrific. So no more Burger King for me.